Good morning, Sierra.
Good morning. Where's everybody at?
They coming.
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, yeah, I get both Olgrens this morning. Kenza.
Kim, I love your fireplace.
Oh my God. It looks so good.
Guys, I can't stress enough how not handy I am. So I was so excited that I didn't ruin it.
It looks so amazing.
Did you just like retile it, or did you put that on top of the old?
On top of the old, because it's like there's huge slabs of like a faux marble. So to get them off, we would have had to like gut that whole area. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do that.
Did you paint the whole room? Have you painted the whole room?
Yeah, okay, the whole room is like a gray blue now.
Oh my gosh, it looks so good.
And all that wallpaper.
So that room was wallpapered.
Mm-hmm. The border, the top of it was all wallpapered, and then it was like this like creamish color, and then I painted it all. And he told me, he's like, I mean, you can do this if you want, but I don't know that you're gonna get it done.
And now he's like, dang, that looks good.
Well, then she had to prove me wrong, so.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
And I love like all your little pictures up there. It's so cute.
It made such a big difference
It
though.
does.
Painting it white, even without doing the marble or the putting stuff on top of the marble, it made the room brighter.
Yeah.
What you want to say is like, why was gold ever a thing?
Right?
And brass.
So many things in our house, and it's like, what were you thinking?
Yeah.
So when we moved out of my townhouse, I remember Renee Whitmore telling me, she was like, just spray paint it black, flat black. So I like literally went through my house and spray painted so much stuff flat black. But it's crazy how just like a simple coat of spray paint like changed the way the whole thing looked.
Yeah.
Do you have any more projects you're gonna do?
Yeah, so I want to do stuff in our kitchen. Our home is really old. It was like built in the 50s. So our kitchen has like plaster walls, which look horrible. And you can't do much with them because if you sand them, then they get all, it's so dusty. And
Right.
so I'm going to try to do something in the kitchen, but I'm doing like a peel and stick wallpaper, not like a case, but like just on one wall. But my sample's taking forever to get here. Now, there's a pandemic. I understand. I can just be patient, but
it's like, oh my gosh, I want to get this done.
I know. Now I've got like the bug. So we've got like a front porch room too that I'm gonna like paint. It has wood paneling in it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna paint that and sand that. So a few things to do.
Cool. That's awesome.
Jealous. I need projects like that.
You can come help me on mine because this one won't.
Oh my gosh.
RJ, if you're as good with a computer as you are with some handyman projects, you could like
I know.
house.
Like your squat rack was really good. I think that you could like sand really good.
I'm not that handy.
He's gonna try to do like maybe try to do the floor and that.
Look at this other thing I built.
Oh geez.
I built a rack for the bookshelves.
Oh my gosh, I want one. I love that.
And I built a little holder for my weight vest on the wall over there, so it's not like just kicking around.
Oh, cool.
Dude.
Keep in mind, these aren't our barbells. Like, they're gonna have to go back.
Well, when Rogue opens back up, you guys can buy yourself one as a treat for.
I know that you got this squat rack. I mean, you may as well get a barbell and all the goods.
That stimulus check's already spent.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll get another one.
Meredith, it's so good to see you. Did you sleep good last night?
It's getting a little bit better, but I'm dead. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like dead.
Well, you're here.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Well, good morning. Good morning, Joel.
Morning.
Okay, guys. So for your warm up, I want to start off with 1 minute of you can row, you could go out for a run, you can go mountain climbers. Could pick any of those three. If you have a rower, you can row. If you want to take a jog outside, you can take a jog outside, or we can take it into some mountain climbers. But we're going to go 1 minute, and then when we come back in, we'll go right into some other stuff. So go ahead and figure out what you're going to do. Kim, that's me every time I pull the rower down. Like, oh God, is it going to hit the ceiling? Alrighty, guys, 1 minute. We are starting right now. So if you're heading for a jog, go 30 out, 30 in. Oh, I like it, Laura. Morning, Ben. Go ahead and go into some mountain climbers. They get about 15 seconds left. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. And then we'll wait until everybody gets back in. Alrighty, guys, next we're gonna go 5 air squats. Kim, is RJ back in?
Coming.
Okay. He'll catch up, he's fast. So we got 5 air squats. And then after those air squats, I wanna go 5 inchworm push-ups. After your 5 inchworm push-ups, we're gonna go 15 jumping jacks. After your jumping jacks, we're gonna go 4 air squats, 4 inchworm push-ups. After your 4 inchworm push-ups, we have 15 jumping jacks again. And then after that, we're gonna go 3 air squats, 3 interim push-ups. And then you got it, 15 jumping jacks. Gonna take this all the way down to 1. So after that, we'll hit a set of 2 of each, all the way down to 1. And after your last set of jumping jacks, go ahead and just hang tight. We'll take it into some stretches after that. Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead and start by taking it down into bootstrappers. So let's start with 5 bootstrappers, but I want you to hold the bottom of that squat for about 3 seconds. So think hold in the bottom. From here, walk your hands out just a little bit and take it into that down dog. I want you to think your goal here is going to be your hamstrings. So I really want you to focus on driving both heels down at the same time and trying to drive your hips high and back. And then I'll walk the hands out even further and I'll take it into some Spider-Mans each side. So I want to hit 3 Spider-Mans each side and I want to hold each side about 2 to 3 seconds. So give yourself time. Ben, I totally thought that you were in a different room. I was like, wonder where Ben has us at today. But it was like, I just couldn't see you. And once you've done 3 of those, I'm going to go ahead and bring one leg through into a pigeon stretch. Once you've held that about 10 to 15 seconds, you can go ahead and switch. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take it into that child's pose. And I'm going to thread the needle. So take that right arm underneath the left. And then try to lay all your weight. And then go ahead and switch sides. And then next I'm going to stand it up and I'm going to find a spot on the wall, or if you have a rig, could use the side of your rig, but I'm going to go that right arm up against the side of your wall just to stretch out your chest. I always know the warm-up's getting serious when RJ brings out the bandana. Go ahead and switch sides. Okay, guys, next let's go that head through the window. So put both arms either on the wall or on something. I want you to think about driving that head down, chest towards the floor. Alrighty, guys, next I want you to take it to your dumbbell. We're gonna go through a little dumbbell sequence. So I'm gonna start with one dumbbell and I'm gonna go 2 reps each side. So I'm gonna start 2 cleans on the right, 2 squats on the right, 2 squat clean thrusters. Once I've done 2 on the right, I'll go 2 on the left. So again, it's just 2 cleans, 1 head to the ground, dumbbell to the shoulder. After that, dumbbell stays at the shoulder, 2 squats, dumbbell comes back down, big squat clean, drive it overhead. So you're gonna go just 2 reps. We'll go all on the right side, and then we'll go all on the left side. If you have a lighter dumbbell, you can totally do that, but whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and cycle through this. So 2 cleans, 2 squats, and then 2 squat clean thrusters. Once you've done your right arm, we'll switch to your left. And then once you've done both sides, go ahead and bring it to your screen. Alrighty, guys. Workout is in the comments. Today we have a 12 or a 15, 12, 9, 6, 3. We have a dumbbell squat clean thruster. So that is going to be the third move that you are going to do. And I encourage you to alternate the dumbbells. I feel like most people will complain that if they do like a couple reps on one side, that they end up torquing enough that like it kind of like flares their back up. So like alternating each rep kind of keeps you a little bit more synchronized and even from side to side. So with those squat clean thrusters, it's down, up, and then you can bring it to the shoulder, switch, or you can switch from the top like you would on a snatch. But every single rep counts as one. If you have a barbell, you have the option of going a barbell on this. I would stay probably no more than 65, 75 for the girls, or 95, 105, 115 for the guys. After your squat clean thrusters, you have 3 different options. You have toes to bar if you have a rig. If you don't have toes to bar, we have a V-up. So with the V-up, I'm all the way down, all the way up. Another option I'm going to give you is a toe to dumbbell. So a little different than what we've done with the leg lifts, but I'm going to take my dumbbell all the way to the floor and try to bring my feet all the way to my dumbbell, almost as if I was laying, like I'm hanging from the rig and I'm having to bring my toes all the way to the bar. If you have a larger dumbbell for that, that'll be a little bit more sturdy. So could totally use that just to kind of anchor yourself for the toes to dumbbell, but you can do any of those. So we'll go 12 of the squat clean thrusters, 15 and then 15 toes to bar, 12, 12, 9, 9, 6, 6, 3, 3. Today is meant to be more of like a burner. So if we do go the barbell, it should be something that we can stay maybe 5, 5, 5, something that we can roll pretty consistently through. Anybody have any questions?
I don't have like full clearance on my pull-up bar, but
Say that one more time.
I don't have clearance to do like full kip for bar, like knee tucks.
I honestly think that the V-ups would probably be harder than a knee tuck.
Okay.
So I would say maybe go the V-up. Or if you could keep it like a strict toe to bar without the kip, could do that as well. Joel, are you going kettlebell or barbell?
Kettlebell. I'm gonna deadlift.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Gotta go, Meredith. I've also come to realize, or in my opinion, the dumbbell squat clean thruster is the hardest move that we do with the dumbbell. I feel like whenever we do this move, I am like panting. No.
Also great
Huh?
on Monday.
Say that one more time. I can't hear you.
It's also dumbbell sessions on Monday.
That was brutal.
The workout we did on Monday,
It's hard.
hard. Yeah.
I feel like I've been so hungry since Monday. I can't tell if it's like my life cycle or if I'm just real hungry.
Oh my. I got to that last 50 set and I was like, like sweating pools.
Oh yeah. Well, and I think it was just nice because it was like the first warm day. Like
And I worked out evening. Hotter.
nice. Kim, we went to JMU on Monday too. And I keep waiting to be like, give us another warm day.
So bad yesterday.
Huh?
My hands hurt so bad yesterday. I should have come to
From the pull-ups.
Did you end up doing the lunge thing on Monday?
I did do the lunges on Monday.
Oh,
Yeah, I feel like I did the lunges on Monday. We walked to JMU and then we did a little bit of like conditioning on the bike on Monday night. And I feel like yesterday, like I was like, I gotta take a rest day. Like my body was so sore.
yeah.
Okay, guys, looks like everybody's about ready to rock and roll. So go ahead and take it. We start on your dumbbell barbell. 15 is your number. So we have 15 on the barbell dumbbell, 15 toes to bar, 12, 12, all the way down to 3. Alrighty, guys, here we go. Here's your 10-second countdown. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Nice, Jakova. Nice, Dana. Nice job, Sierra. Think about keeping those elbows high, Sierra, when you catch. There you go. Nice job, Lali. Nice, Joel. You got it, Kim. Come on, Kim. Kim, those kipping toes to bar look good. Nice, Joel. Atta girl, Dana. Nice job, Meredith. So Ben, try to take the dumbbell all the way over your head and bring toes to the floor almost. Next set. Nice, Jakova. Push through that set of 15, guys. Second set is 12. Nice job, Dana. Joel, those look pretty darn good. Nice job, Ben. Here we go, D. Back on the bar. Think that set of 12 is your last bigger volume set. Nice job, Kim. Atta girl, Jakova. Come on, Sierra. Quick deep breath, then back on it. You got it, girl. Nice job, RJ. Nice job, Kim. Nice work, guys. Nice job, Laura Lee. Yeah, Dana. You get towards that end of set of 9. I want you to hit the gas, guys. Nice job, Kim. Yeah, Jakova. Here we go, Sierra. Come on, big push, Sierra. Nice, RJ. Nice job, Meredith. Meredith, you killing that 25, girl. Atta girl, Meredith. Here we go, Larly. Nice, Sierra. Come on, guys. You get to that 6 and 3. Go, go, go. Big push. Nice, Meredith. Nice job, Jakova. Nice job, D. Nice work, guys. Nice job, guys. Squat clean thrusters. Like the hardest move ever. So Kim, when you do your toes to bar, I feel like when you get to the end, you do this kind of like pop. Think about staying tight so that your lats stay engaged. It's almost like it looks like when you're popping, like you're losing your tightness. And that's why I think it might be hard to like keep the next one going. They look so good though. Alrighty, guys, we still have a cash out left. We're going 8 minutes. We have a side plank. We're just gonna go 20 seconds right side, 10 seconds off, 20 seconds left side, 10 seconds off. We're gonna repeat that for 8 rounds. On your side plank, you have 2 different options. I can go straight arm. I can also go elbow. And if I want to make it a little bit harder, I can add my top leg and lift it. But we've got 20 seconds and we're just going to rotate back and forth. So I'll give you about another like 90 seconds or so. If you want to grab a yoga mat, grab a drink of water, and then we'll start rolling with some core. Also, one thing, I feel like there's a survey on the athletes group. If you have not filled it out, please take the time to do so. I know some of you have, but just in case you haven't, please take the time to do that. I can't believe you guys don't have the garage doors open yet.
How did school end up?
Say it again.
How did school end up for Joel and Ben?
Say that one more time.
How did school end up for Joel and Ben?
Oh, I still have I've got one test that I'm finished today that I'm done. But it was definitely rough.
Yeah. It's done now though this week, right?
Yeah, today.
I just have one digital presentation tomorrow, and then I'm like done. I finished my last test last night at like 1 in the morning.
And you still made it here.
Good work. That was a shitty
You
semester.
guys are so awesome.
Oh my gosh, online learning is the worst.
I feel like I struggle to follow things like online. Like I would definitely struggle having to self-teach myself.
I just get distracted.
Yeah.
I go, oh, I could go make a snack while I do. Let's go, man.
Well, I've been making lots of snacks.
Yeah.
2 meals later, and then the presentation's still going. You're like, oh, I think that's something.
Jamie's planning to open in the fall.
Did you say JMU is planning to open in the fall?
Yeah.
Ah,
That's the
nice.
plan right
Alrighty, guys, take it down to the floor. Alrighty, guys, favorite side first. We're going in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lift. I want you to think about keeping hip over hip, and your shoulders should be in line with your heels. 3, 2, 1, and relax. And then we'll just roll it over to the other side. 3, 2, 1, begin. Five seconds. And relax. 3, 2, 1, and go. Think about your butt this time. Sometimes our butt tends to want to lean back. Think about tucking your hips in so that if you were against a wall, your shoulders, butt, and heels would all be in contact with the wall. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Three, 2, 1, and lift off. Five seconds. This is the bottom of minute 2. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Favorite side, and begin. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and drop. Three, 2, 1, and begin. Five seconds. And relax. Three, 2, 1, and go. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1, and drop. Jakova, if these start to bother your arm, you can switch it out to anything you want, even like a boat pose where you're balancing on your butt. And begin. Think that boat pose is almost like your Russian twist without the twist. Yeah, perfect. Nice job, guys. And relax. Halfway. 4 minutes down. 4 to go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Five seconds. And drop. Three, 2, 1, and begin. And relax. Alrighty, guys, 3 more rounds each side. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and begin. This time I want you to focus on lifting your bottom hip a little bit higher. Five seconds. And drop. 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice job, guys. Think tuck the hips, stay tight, stay in a line, stay stacked. And drop. Alrighty, guys, final 2 minutes. 3, 2, 1, and go. Five seconds. And relax. Alrighty, guys, 90 seconds left. We're almost there. 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice, Sierra. Nice job, Meredith. Nice, D. Three, 2, 1, and drop. This is it. Final minute. 3, 2, 1, and go. Three, 2, 1, and relax. Grand finale, guys. 3, 2, 1, and lift off. Last 20 seconds. Final 5. And relax. All righty, guys. Happy Thursday. I wish I could say it wasn't going to be cold today, but I think it's going to be a little chilly.
It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. Look, what day is it?
It's Wednesday.
When you said Thursday, I was like, wait, Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh, did I say
Oh
Thursday?
my goodness.
In my mind, I really don't know what day it is. I'm walking in
God.
Groundhog Day. It's Wednesday.
Dana,
We still
I
got,
didn't know you were there.
huh?
Late. I was in the car.
So it's sixth grade. Where have you been?
Yesterday, I could not get out of bed.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like yesterday with the rain, I was not motivated to do like anything.
It was a rough.
Hey, I have a question.
How did you do the cash out? Not your vibe.
Nah. You enjoy it.
Trying new things.
But
Somebody said they had a question.
Yeah, I have a question before we sign off, just because there's a lot of like experienced people in here. I've been trying to do like the wall stand on my own while I've been home, and I cannot do it. I don't know if
you
I'm,
know, a
I'm
wall
like
stand.
scared. Like,
They handstand hold?
Oh, a handstand hold.
so I don't know if anybody has any tips, or maybe I'm just not quite there yet. I don't know.
Do you have like a box or like something? So this is what I'll sometimes suggest. Like if you take like say this is my wall. I'll put a box up against the wall. And and then that way you can kick off the box. And then it's not as much range of motion to go from like the floor to the box or to the wall. And that sometimes is a little bit easier to get the feel. And then usually once you can feel that, it's kind of an easy transition to go to the floor.
Okay, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Everybody have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Happy hump day.
All right, thank you.
Thank you,
Hi,
Lauren.
Ben. Good luck with your last day of classes.
Yeah, congratulations, boys. So proud of you guys.
Good job,
It
y'all.
was a lot of fun, I guess, online. I'll remember it for sure.
Yeah.
Next semester will be way better though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
you guys
RJ,
are-
they've definitely said they think JMU's coming back in the fall.
Yeah, no, they've made a statement that like our plan as of now is to be fully open in the fall.
Oh my God, that's such hopeful news.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Like they definitely have hedged their bets. Like they've said, like based on what we know right now, our plan is to be open. So
Oh man. Well, because at one point they were not necessarily thinking that.
yeah, and some schools have already said they're not going to be open in the fall. Like it's a really mixed bag.
And then I feel like I heard like public schools are gonna like do half and half or something, like split it. That's what somebody said about, so a customer yesterday said like it was a Page County or Shenandoah County, I don't remember. Some school was gonna do like half the kids are like Monday, Tuesday, half the kids are like Wednesday, Thursday, or something like that. I don't know. And switch it off each week or something, which I feel like would be super confusing.
Yeah.
But
And
whatever.
imagine childcare for that. Like that's huge.
Yeah, I know. I don't
So
know.
Kim, I want a nurse's perspective. So they come out with this vaccine. Like, who wants to go get a brand new vaccine?
Won't be able to release the vaccine for 3 months. Like, I mean, I'm thinking like 18 months at least. I mean, that's like,
Until they have a vaccine?
I feel like till they have one that they could give to the public.
Well, but
Okay.
right, like
Like,
we're all a
who wants-
test case for it.
Right? Who wants to take a brand new vaccine?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because normally, like, don't they have to take a while to test that kind of stuff? Anyways, like side effects, like what's the long-term side effect of it?
Right, we're all gonna get cancer in 20 years.
It has to
Right.
go through trials and studies and have research behind it. I mean, they could push it through and release it ASAP, which makes sense. But then it's the question of who really wants to take an untested vaccine? I don't know.
Yeah.
I know, and half the community's already like half and half on vaccines as it is, ones that have been around for like ever, especially with their kids, you know? Unless you're forced to do it for putting them in public school, but it's like, I know when we had like Luke, they were like, you know, people were like, don't do that vaccine, do this one. Like, I don't know.
My little brother's school is thinking about like partial online where like there's scheduled times to go in for classes. So, like not everybody's at school at once, but like I think the majority of learning would be like on, at least for a time being.
Yeah.
Public school?
Which that's crazy. I feel like that would be hard.
Yeah.
Is he public school?
Yeah.
They're never going to, I mean, I know they want to reopen like, the economy going again, but people can't work. You know, that's a big part of it. But I don't know. The good news is I've seen the graph for Virginia, and we did flatten our curve like big time. So it did help. I know people feel like this wasn't anything, blah 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 blah. But like, if you look back in March, the projected curve, we were just hit under our capacity. And it's way flat. So it did help, but
But then that's why people were like, we didn't need to do all this because it didn't even get that bad. And it's like, it didn't get bad because we did all this. Fuck
Yeah.
Mm,
so that's good. I mean,
yeah, that's good. We watched a crazy video last night, and I don't know, it was about some lady, I guess, that used to work with Dr. Fauci, and she like basically is like saying that everything he said and does, even back with like HIV testing and stuff, was like all aligned. He's like covering stuff up. It was like, it blew my mind. And then when I went to bed and I'm like, I couldn't sleep. Wayne, somebody sent it to Wayne and we watched it. If I can find it, I'll send it to you guys.
so great.
Because then it's like, oh my God, all this crap is a lie. What?
It's like
It's not. It is
it's
fully not.
it's impossible to know the amount of opinions on the news and studies that show this,
Right.
show that. It's
Well, I guess what she's saying is like there is medicine, but they are, because they can't make any money off of it because it was stuff we already had. Then like that's why they're like, oh, it's a pandemic and blah blah blah, and we're testing to see if there's any medicine to help. And I don't, it was out of my like realm of anything, but it was
I don't
super
ever read the news. I just ask the nurses in my life.
crazy. No, I'm like,
Okay,
that's
so
the
is
first
this
thing I'm
like, what's the status?
I
mhm.
can tell you that I worked on Monday and we had 35 positive cases in the hospital. So like it's here, it's people are being hospitalized, people are on ventilators for it. I mean, it's definitely not a good virus, but you know, how many people in Harrisonburg and 35 were in the hospital with it? Like,
I
is that
saw a
that-
meme.
Is that bad? I don't know.
I saw a meme that was like, just because everything's opening up doesn't mean it's gone. It means the hospital feels like they have a bed for you.
Right, yeah. Like it's not just disappeared.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I wondered at the very beginning when they were like, oh, we're just gonna close schools for 2 weeks. And I'm like, wait, well, what's that gonna do? Because it's still gonna be here after 2 weeks from now.
I think then like nobody knew, like
Yeah, but it was just.
we
it
all
made
thought
me-
like, oh yeah, we just go take a 2-week vacation and we come back to life.
No.
Yeah, I was like, it doesn't make sense to me, but whatever.
And ours has been a cakewalk.
Do what?
Like you compare our quarantine to China's quarantine, and ours has been a cakewalk. And they still have stuff that they're dealing with. But like they were literally locked inside and not allowed to move at all. And they're still, I mean, they've still got resurgent stuff. So like,
Well, they're different.
Yeah.
yeah, but what I'm saying is like they had a much more restrictive quarantine and it still wasn't effective. Do we think our like super lazy quarantine is going to be effective?
Their part of their lifestyle is very different from our lifestyle.
Sure, the virus doesn't care about lifestyle.
I'm just saying, their lifestyle, I feel like, is more conducive to transmission. Look at the markets.
I disagree.
There's things.
I feel like that would be super crazy if like legit we had to stay in our house and like the police or military were like patrolling and making sure everyone is in the house. That would be crazy. Like we would, none of us.
In
people
America,
would-
they just all went to Lowe's.
Yeah.
It was like there wasn't anything going on. I went to Lowe's and it was packed.
I went to Lowe's to paint my door and I pulled into the parking lot and was like, because I was like, oh my God, I forgot my mask. And I was like, I think I'm supposed to be wearing a mask because I haven't even really been going to the grocery store. So like, I very rarely am like out at a store. I pull into the parking lot and every single spot is like full.
Yeah.
And there's not that many.
They've got their whole families. Nobody's wearing a mask. I was like, oh my goodness, like this is crazy.
I've been going to get there when they open so that there's only like a handful of people in the store. And I showed up one day and it was like that because I had to go to the grocery store first and I left. Like,
Lauren, they do pickup though. They do the drive up pickup.
Well, so I was looking for paint samples. So I wanted to go in and look at the paint.
Yeah.
But
My
I was
brother-
just like, this is crazy. This is crazy.
My brother and I are working on we have an old piano and we're turning it into like a bar from there.
Cool.
And we went to Lowe's to like look for stuff and like get materials and stuff like that. We were like, I guess everybody's doing like DIY projects because so many people.
Yeah, landscape. We had to go like 4 different times because we kept running out of mulch. But it was like the same thing. It was like everybody and their brother at Lowe's, and I'm like, yeah, I guess everybody's just doing the same thing we are, trying to just stay busy with doing stuff when we're at home.
When I went to do the pickup order, there was like a family of 5, like perusing the grills. Like, what about this one? What do you think about this one? I'm like, no. Like,
Move it along, people.
crazy.
Yeah. But hopefully things are, I feel like just to hear you say that like the curve is like flattened,
Yeah, that's good.
So have we seen a decrease in cases yet?
I don't know that we've seen a decrease
No.
in cases. Again, I don't know if you could say that we've hit our peak either, just because I feel like our curve was flat. We never had that big surge. We could still have it, I'm sure. Like we are in the hospital still preparing for it, but like we broke down the tent. Like there's no outdoor Corona tent anymore, and like we kind of are hauling it back a little bit just because it has kind of like petered out a little bit. Again, it's good, but there's all this talk of a second wave, so we'll see kind of if anything else happens.
What do you know anything about the nursing home? How they're doing? Like the one that had the outbreak?
I haven't heard since they updated like 20 some deaths. I don't think that they're updating very much anymore, just because I just think that there's many positive updates coming out of there. But
Yeah.
I know they've had a few positive at other nursing homes that they're trying to contain. So the Accordies is the only one I think that had the outbreak, which is good. So they had like one person tested positive at VMRC, so they were like, "That's a one," but that just was, so that's good.
Yeah.
But we are like the 7th city for like possible outbreaks in the country, so everybody stay safe.
Because they all at Lowe's.
I tell you, it's like we have a ton of old people and a ton of like rural. We need like we can't like poultry plants. There's been outbreaks of poultry plants. Like our community, while we're not dense, we are. I guess just with the elderly and the factories and the plants that we have are at risk. There's been several outbreaks at different poultry plants, like
Yeah. The one in Newmarket, I think. There's one in Newmarket that had it like last week, I thought, or 2 weeks ago.
A couple positive cases at Cargill.
That's his like biggest fear. We have chicken in our freezer. That's our apocalypse chicken, because it's like we're afraid that the processing plants are going to shut down.
Oh, I know. Wayne went to Costco yesterday, and he said, like, it was like 2 or 3, I guess he went. And at this point, like, everyone obviously is in their mask, but everything's like limited to like 1. He was like, even like chicken, there's like no chicken. The pizza, like we get the frozen cauliflower box of pizza, you could only get like 1 of those. Like everything was like limited to 1. Thankfully, milk was 2 per person. But I'm like, he was like, I think that they know something we don't. Like, this is crazy.
Well, I think it's crazy. Like, imagine if you were a family like the Chavezes. Like, they probably go through a Costco pack of chicken a day. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not buying 4 chickens because I don't need it. I'm buying it because it's so much, you know, like.
I know. Well, we eat it for lunch, like, all week, and then we'll have it for dinner, or, like, once a night, or not once a night, like, once a week or something. I feel like we go through a lot of chicken, because all 4 of us, but it's, like.
Couldn't imagine having like 6 kids.
I know.
6 boys.
Oh, my gosh.
That's how it is at my house. It's me, my 23-year-old brother, and then my little brother's 13, and my parents. So, like, we've just been eating a bunch of food.
It's like, I don't care about the toilet. I just want to make sure I got food for my family.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, there's a light at the end of the tunnel, guys, hopefully.
I hope so. I think it'll feel good, like for things to get a little bit back to normal. But I hope that it's not I mean, I just hope people don't think like, okay, things are opening up, so it's free for all now. Throw your masks away. Let's go to Target and walk around for an hour, and
Yeah.
you'll still do the social distancing just with easing back in. We got to ease back in eventually.
Yeah.
Mhm. I just want to go to the beach and go on a vacation and like go to a restaurant and like have somebody take care of us.
I want a goddamn babysitter.
Your kids are so.
And I have one that lives with me.
Oh my God.
Me and the living babysitter are about ready to go crazy with my kids.
Oh my gosh. We've both been like, I'm like, I'm gonna take a shower, wash the kids, and he's like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so cute though.
And they're good kids. That's the other thing. I'm like,
Can you imagine if your
not-
kids suck? Like,
they're
if
not
you had
bad.
shitty kids,
Yeah.
how much would this suck?
That would really be awful.
Listeners,
Oh.
like they have good kids, but it's just like I've had enough of my good kids.
I feel like there's probably like a lot of parents over the last like month that have been like, oh, like my kid is a dick. Like,
Maybe my kid's been a dick this whole time. I just didn't know it because I haven't seen him all day, every day.
exactly.
Like literally last night, I'm like, Jet, you just need to go upstairs and be in the same room your dad's in. I'm done. He's like, what? I'm like, just go being in the same room as your dad.
And don't come out till tomorrow afternoon. Aw.
Alrighty, friends. I gotta jump off here. Happy Wednesday.
Love you guys. Have a
You
good day.
guys.